Ho 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 ho. With Christmas right around the corner, I figured we should do something a little more fun and festive. I got the whole gang together. Matter of fact, I got my chud son with me today as well. His name's Robert. Don't give him a hard time. He's never been on camera before. Since it's the holidays, I'll give you guys a break. I know it gets very overwhelming. Today we're not going to have any rape. There's not going to be any ad reads. But how do we feel about racism? Right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Today we're talking about the pro Deadlock player, ABL, who was banned for, you guessed it, saying the N-word.
Yo, that's newbie.
Shut up, nigga.
Yo, what? What the fuck?
Let's run that clip back one more time, just to make sure it's not like a needle brainstorm situation. We didn't mishear him.
Shut up, nigga.
Yo, what?
No, yeah, that was definitely an R. I definitely heard an R at the end there. Wow. Okay, this is going to be a fun one. ABL is a 21-year-old from Kazakhstan who is a pro gamer that transitioned from playing Fortnite to Valve's relatively new MOBA/hero shooter, Deadlock. And in just the last 9 months, he's won approximately $5,000 in tournament prize pools. Considering that Deadlock is still in the beta, that's pretty impressive. I didn't even know there were that many tournaments. So it's no surprise that he's gotten picked up by several teams over the course of his professional career. But just like any successful gamer, the more you win and the more you sacrifice, the more likely you are to avoid Section 8 housing. Hey, don't get mad at me. I'm just the messenger. They've done studies on this. Don't believe me? Look it up. Bro, can this fucking thing work? Fucking stupid ass foot pedal. Fucking bitch. Shut up, Robert. Now, you astute viewers might have noticed that the last person in that clip was an ABL. Of course, dumbass. That's Metro. Now, when that forbidden 6-letter nuke was dropped, Metro just happened to be in the crossfire. He is a German content creator who went from Overwatch to one of Deadlock's top creators. And he mentions in his YouTube bio, this is interesting, that he has a master's degree in medicinal chemistry. Huh. So naturally, I came to this conclusion myself after a little bit of thought. A lot of people started speculating that given Metro's background, it's possible that he might have slipped ABL an N-word potion in between matches, and that's what caused the clip that spread all over Reddit and Twitter. Anyways, on August 7th, ABL pulls the trigger, which only got bigger when it was posted to Twitter. But here's the real kicker. A day later, his org delivers. It's an apology to the bidder and a promise to do better, because they don't support saying n***. Both Dr. Seuss and Dr. King just got a hard on. It's like that one gif. It's that one gif where the dude's writing on fire. What the fuck am I doing, bro? I get paid to do this, man. ABL's sponsor statement mentioned something along the lines of fines and appropriate sanctions. Not sure how much the fines were for saying the N-word. What are the N-word fines? I'm actually very curious. And then the event organizer, Jake, for the weekly tournament Deadlock Night Shift, which is a major tournament in the Deadlock community, added that ABL would be required to post a genuine apology and that further infractions would result in more severe punishment. However, I think his org was already kind of done with all the bullshit because they disbanded the entire Deadlock team a week later. Remember, this was an esports team for a game that hasn't even officially been released yet. Time goes on, and ABL, despite the controversy, is still racking up first place finishes to the dismay of many Redditors.
I think ABL should be banned from Deadlock Night Shift. Simple as that.
This guy even managed to get on another team, Abraham's, on November 7th, exactly 3 months after the infamous clip. Don't ask me how he did it, but I might need to steal some moves from this guy's playbook, because that's impressive.
All right, Chad, that was your last warning. The ban hammer's coming out. Fuck off. We don't need all the haters. We want the winners, and they're staying to the other side of the commercial break because we got game number 2. Jake's going to tell you why game 3 is coming. It starts with the draft. It's all fun and games here on the night shift. Quit being political, you douchebags. ABL, grow up. Stop using bad words. Welcome back to the night shift, everybody. I've been told by production that discussing whether or not racism is bad is good for engagements and helps with our sponsorships. If you're like us and agree that racism is bad, let's move on with the show as we get into game number 2. We got Jake, we got ZP on the mic.
The commentator Puckett's remarks were not taken lightly in response to calls from chat to ban ABL, because they viewed it as dismissive and downplaying the controversy on his behalf. But Puckett seems pretty chill. If you can recover from that position live, lesser men would have walked off or gotten kicked off, but Puckett, he came back and was lobbing jokes. So, big ups to Puckett. That was that was impressive. I was not expecting that. However, no good joke goes unpunished, because the next day, Jake released his statement announcing an indefinite ban for ABL, citing clear evidence that ABL had refused to change since his warning 3 months ago. Now, at the same time, another series, Death Slam Events, announced an indefinite ban until a verifiable apology from ABL was posted to his social media. This is sounding familiar. It's just like last time when Jake told him, because apparently the last one that he did all the way back on August 7th, in response to the call-out thread on Reddit, it's now from a Reddit account that was suspended. Don't know what happened in between then and now, but they viewed the suspension as invalidating the prior apology, so they need a new one. They got a refresh. But what I do love from this staff is that they actually view a permanent ban as kind of jumping the gun, and they would rather subject him to their process first before caving to social media pressure, which happens all too often nowadays. There's a whole separate argument in this situation where people are discussing the cultural differences between America and Kazakhstan, because what's taboo in one place might just be another word in another.
Oh, he's from Russia. That's common. They just say that. If you think that, click away.
The question is whether ABL had appropriate background knowledge when making this excuse. But to be fair, the history on American slavery isn't really too relevant, because he called Metro the N-word. And unless my eyes deceive me, this nigga ain't black. So I wouldn't necessarily call this racist, edgy, and irresponsible, certainly. But let's not pretend like Germans have a clean record all of a sudden. What's that about? Now, you guys already know how I feel about this kind of situation as a dark-skinned African American. Personally, I don't really give a fuck. And if it were up to me, everyone would be required to say the N-word, full chest, with the R, or they're getting banned for failing the vibe check. But I'm not an idiot. If you're in a professional setting where money is trading hands and sponsorships are essential, I can say the N-word right now because I'm not doing an ad read. You can then become a brand risk, and then everyone loses. Why would you do that? That's just stupid at that point. So my advice? Just do what literally everyone else does and say it in the group chat and in private. You know, when you're at Denny's or if you're going out to get KBBQ, that's when you can say it, okay? Don't say it too loud, because then the waiter might skim you on the brisket. But if you do it like that and the group chat doesn't get leaked, everyone can have their cake and eat it too. That's it for today's video. Nothing too crazy. Guy just said the N-word. All right, little Christmas special video for all of you. I love you. I'm going on break for a week, but I'm coming right back with some heat. Say goodbye. Say goodbye, Robert.
Goodbye,
Sponge.
everyone. Goodbye.
And from all of us here at Technicals Production,
Bye, nigga.
we love you and have a Merry Christmas. Goodbye, everyone. Also, I do need to do the behind the scenes for this on video. It was a 10 out of 10, bro. Y'all weren't trying to see that shit, so I'm getting that out, but I'm getting it out at my pace. All right, nigga. I'm sorry, patrons. I'm late on that, but I will get that out. I will get that out. Make sure to eat lots of ham. Don't be ungrateful with your presents. Don't be an ungrateful little asshole. Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Who crinkles you? Holy shit. The full recording is only 24 minutes. Bro, I'm getting lightning fast, bro.